Charizard and Greymon. Both are fan-favorite characters from classic children's anime. I'm Puppis Fœtor.
And I'm Dan Tildan. Here we'll figure out once and for all which are stronger, Pokemon or Digimon. Before the fight ensues, first we'll lay down some ground rules. This is a fight between Charizard and Greymon, which means neither will be allowed to use any other forms, whether it Digivolving or Mega Evolutions. There also won't be any humans around to tell them what to do. This is just between the monsters. We are also using attacks shown in the show, so Charizard has a more limited moveset.
Let's get into it.
Skip it up and that up.
Charizard is a fire-type Pokemon that looks like your stereotypical dragon. Surprisingly, he's only 5'7", which is not very large considering that most men are taller than that. Just because he's small, it doesn't mean he can't pack a punch though. His flamethrowers are said to melt boulders, which is around 2300 degrees Fahrenheit for a granite boulder. That's hotter than lava. Charizard does also get thrown into lava during Ash's battle with Blaine, showing that he can withstand such high temperatures. Not only does he have fire attacks, but he also has physical attacks like Seismic Toss, which are shown to be very effective.
That is assuming he could even pick up a Greymon. Greymon stands at a whopping 15 to 20 meters, which is enormous. That doesn't even include tail length. For comparison, a Spinosaurus, which is one of the biggest theropods, is 15 to 16 meters in length and 14 to 17,000 pounds. If you stood a Spinosaurus upright on its tail, then you would have a Greymon in height. Greymon also has fire attacks and physical attacks. There's just no way to accurately measure them, but even assuming Charizard could withstand Nova Blast, Greymon has plenty of physical attacks too. We see him attack with horns and claws to deal physical damage when needed.
Charizard probably wouldn't have much trouble dodging any of Greymon's attacks since he can fly around and is able to react and keep up with a Pidgeot, which can reach speeds of Mach 2. He can continue to attack with things like Dragon Tail, Slash, and Steel Wing to whittle down Greymon's endurance.
Greymon isn't completely defenseless though. He has a huge helmet-like exoskeleton on his skull, which he uses as a weapon and armor. He can also create a wall of fire to hinder Charizard's movements. There isn't really much information on Greymon and his strengths, but he is one of the strongest Digimon for his level.
Even with all of the information we have about Charizard and the little we have about Greymon, I think it would be very difficult for Charizard to win. Especially because Pokemon is such an inconsistent series when it comes to accurate information. Something shown possible for one battle may only be utilized once and is never seen again. Greymon's size is what really makes this difficult for Charizard to win. Even with being able to pick up a Golem, which weighs almost 700 pounds, there's no way Greymon would be liftable. Also, one physical attack from Greymon basically means the end for Charizard. I'm not saying it's impossible for Charizard to win, but I think it would be very difficult to pull it off.
And that's why we've given Greymon the win. It just doesn't seem feasible for Charizard to beat something that is also not affected by fire and possibly 12 times its size. Do you think it would have ended differently? If so, let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and consider subscribing for more anime content. For comparison, a Spinosaurus, which is one of the biggest theropods, is 15 to 16 meters in length, about 14 to 17 pounds.